Guys, so I'm back with a do-over. This is the Buttero leather that I ordered. It was $22 for, this is a 3-ounce, by the way, in the color chestnut. And I got it from Rocky Mountain Leather. And did I say it was $22? Yes, pricey. Because it's only 12 by 16. And you could get it either as a regular square 12 by 12, or you can do 12 by 16. They're both equivalent to a square foot. So I figured this would be better layout for wallet pieces. So I'm gonna do a do-over of the wallet I did in my previous video. Now I didn't have enough leather to do all the pattern pieces in Buttero, so I did the inside panel of the leather, of the wallet, that you're barely gonna see. You're only gonna see like the when you open it up, the middle where it folds. That's all you're really going to see on the inside. So I used my tandy leather for that. I think it's actually going to give a really pretty contrast too. Just a little pop of bright color in there. So that'll be for the inside. The rest will be all Buttero. As you can see, I'm not going to have a whole lot left, but I did all my pieces last night and traced them with a scratching awl to make it easier to cut out. And wow, this scratch is real nice. And so what I'm doing is, the reason I'm doing a do-over is I took the original pattern and I added some length and width to the pieces, because the original wallet, although it was nice and everything, I think because the person who created it is maybe in a different country. I'm in the US. I think they're in Europe somewhere. Like where you put your paper money, it just is not long enough. Like I could squeeze some paper money in there, but then it's like all bunched up and like weirdly like creased. So I wanted something that'll fit US dollars, and I also wanted something with the pockets to be a little deeper, because like my credit cards and everything were like sticking out. Like it just needed to be bigger, okay? And anyway, so what I did was I made notes on here that I added a little length to, like, the original pattern wanted you to cut this off afterwards. I don't know why. So I left that on and then just added the same amount over here, so they're equivalent to 3/8 of an inch on both of the T's. And then I added a 1/4 inch to the bottom of all the T pockets. So I did all that, so that you do two of these. And then I did the same thing, like just made sure like everything, you know, 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch here, to the length. Same with all these, and then also made sure that this little amount here, this 1/8 of an inch, was added to the opposite sides of the pockets, so that everything's even. Hopefully I did my math right. We'll see. But I'm thinking anything would be an improvement upon the original one, which was a little tight, you know what I mean? So this is gonna be my pattern then. And then just to show you, I have a new toy. Yes, say hello. Say hello to my little friend. So this is a press. Let me bring it. Actually, I'm going to do a different video. So I remade the leather with my altered pattern, which I made a little bigger in certain places, with the Buttero leather that I ordered off Rocky Mountain Leather. And I ordered the 12 by 16 panel, square foot. And I didn't have enough for all the pieces, so I decided to make this inside panel with the tandy veg tan leather that I had on hand, which is perfect, gave a nice contrast. But let me tell you, y'all, this is the ticket. I'm so freaking happy with this wallet. For comparison, okay, here's the original one I made with the pattern that I bought off Etsy. Okay, see how much smaller that is and why the dollar bills wouldn't fit and the cards are tight. So just to give you reference, see how these cards are sticking out? I don't like that. I know it's easier to grab for some people, but I didn't like that, especially when it's like up at the top. And I already showed y'all the dollar bills weren't fitting. With this one, my cards fit how I want them to. They're not sticking way out. Insides, pockets fine. But the biggest thing, I was so scared. I'm like, is it gonna work? It works. So I got some dollar bills, y'all. And y'all, Wu-Tang fans will get that reference. So you slide that on up in there, and check it out. That's a beauty, and it feels so nice. It does seem to be easily scratched because I don't know if you can even see this on camera, but there's like just a minuscule scratch mark here from when I was doing the press, and I like got it too close to the chisel, and I was like, oh crap, it like kind of, I slid it and it like scraped, so I was so pissed, but tried to rub it, but ain't that serious. It's gonna get some scratches and stuff over time, which is gonna give it character, but just wanted to show you that. And so again, here's the pattern that I extended, and I wrote notes on each piece just in case I'd ever need to like reprint it or whatever, and like have to do this again, which I hope I don't, because it's very time consuming with the ruler and everything like that. But you know, making it just this little bit of bigger size was huge. Now this one was the only one where when I did it, I had originally added this right here, left front and right front pocket. I originally made the pattern and added a half an inch to the bottom. That was actually too long, and I had to cut a 1/4 inch off, so it ended up being just the 1/4 inch that I added to the bottom length of this. I don't know why it's looking like that, but that's what happened. So all is well. Now I got the formula, and I'm so happy with this. So I will be making this again with different leathers.